Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you're new here, hello and welcome, and if you're back, of course, welcome back. Today I'm here to share an unboxing with you all from the company Craft Ease. Now, just to let you know, this was actually sent over to me by Craft Ease for review and to share with all of you. And I'm a Craft Ease affiliate. I have been for a little while. And while I don't take on affiliate relationships with many companies at all, I have been really happy with the quality and my experience with the multiple kits I've worked on from Craft Ease. And so I am very happy to stand behind them and their product. So I did just want to let you know that up front though, but as always, I am very honest and open about my opinions, and whether or not I have an affiliate relationship with a company, that doesn't change that you're always going to get the good, the bad, and the ugly from me when it comes to taking a look at products like this. So, oh my gosh, this is really stuck in there. I'm sorry, you guys. You know what, there was some tape there that was stuck to the end. So it does come in this thin bubble mailer, and then just an extra thin white layer around the box itself. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing really well. I was really tickled to see that Craft Ease had sent another kit over to me, and I believe this is from one of their newer artists that they've signed. And I just want to also make sure that you know right up front that all of Craft Ease's artwork is legally licensed. It's one of the reasons that I really love and appreciate their company and you know that that's something that's really important to me here on my channel, is that I'm only supporting companies that are offering licensed artwork and compensating the artists fairly. So here is the box. It did get a little bit crunched. I am going to send a message over to Craft Ease just to let them know that, quite honestly, of the multiple kits that I've ordered or received from them, there's like something that happens, like in this spot it seems like, that it often gets crunched. I'd love to see if maybe they could just upgrade the packaging just a tiny bit. But I will also say that I have not had problems with my kits. So here is the branding, by the way, for the box, Diamond Art Kit. And you can see this is something that if a company is licensing their artists, they're going to brag about it because it's something that they are proud of and it's a big deal. So there is info about what's in the box and suitable for ages 5 and up. Okay, so let's get into this. It came in this plastic bag and it is poured glue. Another thing that I really love about Craft Ease. I am excited. This is from an artist that I have actually not had the chance to work on before. So, okay, so the canvas is a little bit on the stiff side, not in a bad way. It feels like the Sybil art canvases that I've worked on before, where it is really stiff, but that also means it's really sturdy. It's gonna hold the drills really well, and I appreciate that about them. Let me roll this, and then I'll show you what all came in this. So since this is poured glue, we can safely roll it back the other direction. If this were a double-sided adhesive, I would not recommend rolling the canvas in the opposite direction, but poured glue is very forgiving. There we go. Oh, look at that. Wow, that is beautiful. Okay, so the name of this one is Gray Swirl Tree. Does it say? It has a different name on here, but the name on the website is Gray Swirl Tree. It's a 40 by 50 centimeter canvas, or diamond, or should be drill area. We'll double check that though. And the artist on this one is it Kayla Gerard or Carla Gerard? Let me double check. It was on here, Carla Gerard, and it's licensed from her. You might recognize her artwork. She is licensed to multiple diamond painting companies. That is above board. That's not something that's sketchy about it. But just wanted to let you know, if you're like, I recognize this art style, you probably have seen it elsewhere before. I'm aware of at least one, if not two other companies she's licensed with. But I love Crafties kits because they are a little bit more on the snack size side. I don't know about you, but to be honest, I have a lot of large canvases and large projects in my stash, and usually have at least one, if not multiple, large projects going at any given time. And I have found in the past that the Crafties kits are just, the Crafties kits are just the perfect size. They're usually not too color heavy. Like this canvas has 25 colors, and I'm not sure if this one will have special drills. We will definitely take a look. I think there's going to be one, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself. The point is, this is a much more doable size, I suppose. It's a less overwhelming size. You know, you could probably work on this and have it done in a week. And they use round drills, they use special drills, which is really nice. We're going to get into all of that in a minute, but I just wanted to explain some of the many reasons that I really love my Crafties kits. So we have branding at the top of the canvas, Crafties. Clean cut edges. I haven't had issues with fraying on mine that I've completed so far. Here's the thumbnail and the info. We'll double check the dimensions and make sure that's the drill field. We have 25 colors, and I am guessing that this last one is a crystal or some other kind of special drill. We'll take a look. Over on the bottom left, we have the same thing. At the bottom, we have, this is their website and then all of their socials. I have noticed they've been much more active on Instagram lately, which is really neat. So definitely give them a follow over there. Before I forget, let me show you the toolkit that these come with. So we have 2 pens that have a couple of different options for multi-placers on them. Oops, one just fell out. We have a pair of basic tweezers, a couple of squishies to make your pens more comfortable, and a white tray, and several plates of pink wax. I'm gonna do one more thing to help this maybe flatten out just a little bit better. And this usually really does the trick for me, because while most of my Crafties canvases have arrived just not wanting to lay totally flat right off the bat, I have found that as I work on them and as I get drills down on them, they lay very nicely and very flat. So I'm not too worried about it. If you were to do what I'm doing to help this flatten, which is to peel back the plastic cover, I recommend just doing it halfway each direction. That helps it sort of stay aligned on the canvas, because if you peel it all the way off, it is a little tricky to get back on well, and also it's not reversible. If you were to put it back down with the wrong side down, it would stick to the poured glue and it would be very problematic. So let's take a look at the drill field. Okay, so they have done something with the charting and the rendering on the printing on the canvas rather, that I've seen in the 2 kits that I have worked on, and I love it. So they have taken the concept that this is a round drill kit. And on a round drill kit, you're going to see bits of the canvas behind the drills because the drills don't sit flush against one another. So what they've done is you can see that they have gone ahead and they've drawn, so here for example, in this leaf, they've drawn lines on the canvas to give it a little more detail and depth. And it's gonna give it a little bit of a more subtle, complete finished effect, like a more subtle detail all around once this canvas is complete. Not all companies do this with their round drill canvases, but I actually really love it when companies do, because it gives us just that much more detail, which tends to be lost in round drill kits and frankly can be lost in smaller kits like this 40 by 50 centimeter canvas. So I love seeing that on their canvases. The symbols are pretty clear. The print on some of them is a tiny bit faint. So like on these K's, The black printing is just the tiniest bit faint. I can see it perfectly fine, but I just am noticing it's like, was the printer running a tiny bit low on black ink there? It's on all the case too. But again, I can tell very clearly what it is. I like that there are not any of the guide circles around the symbols. Instead of having those guide circles, instead, they've just added the extra printing on the canvas that are going to give it that much more detail, which I love. Again, just trying to be really thorough and see if there are any symbols that look problematic. Nothing is jumping out at me. The only thing I'm noticing again is that just on like the K and maybe on the L over here or the N, the black print on top is just the tiniest bit faint, but it's not difficult to see. You know, so that's not going to be a deal breaker for me. All right. I feel like I've been very thorough. The symbols all look great to me. Now, one thing I would really love to see Crafties add is an inventory sheet. While it's not something I feel like is a definite need because this is a smaller canvas, we have legends on both sides. I've worked on multiple kits from Crafties with no inventory sheet, and it just has not been a big deal because, again, it's a small canvas. There's legends here and here. This is just a convenience thing. It's something that I found that over my time with diamond painting, I really do prefer when I have an inventory sheet, just because then I can feed that through my Xyron sticker maker and then put those symbols on my containers when I kit up. It just saves me a little bit of work instead of having to find the symbol and then find the corresponding number on the containers. But so it's not a deal breaker, but it's something that I wish they would add, and to me seems like an easy thing for them to add. I don't know. I'll have to ask again. So again, this should be 40 by 50 centimeters. Let's take a measurement and see. We have just about a ½ centimeter shy of 40. And we have, I want to make this lay flat, so I'm actually giving you a true measurement. A ½ centimeter shy of 50, not even. So I'll call that true to size. I like to give companies, you know, a centimeter or so of wiggle room, just when it comes to the actual canvas or the drill field size. So I'm fine with that. I'm gonna call that true to size. Now, I'd really love to take a look at the drill colors and see what special drill or special drills we might have to work with. So let's take a look at those together. Okay, I know that I might be in the minority, but I really love that their drills come in these like vacuum sealed bags, because for me, the ones that come in Ziploc bags always end up having static and can be a headache to work with. I like that theirs come in the vacuum sealed baggies. So the bags themselves do not have the DMC code on them. Rather, they just have the number that corresponds with this number, that left column on the legend. So it is, again, it's just a tiny bit of extra work when it comes to kitting down. You're going to have to either refer to the legend on your canvas or have done something like scan just this part of your canvas or take a picture and print the legend on the canvas and then use that on your containers. But that's just, you know, an extra step or two with kitting up or kitting down. But let's take a look at the drills themselves. So we have number 1, this pretty dark blue and gray. That's what I think of when I think of this piece. Oranges and beige. Ooh, 2 bags of this olive green. Love that. A couple more browns for us. a brown and a red. Ooh, that red I bet is going to be in one of those accent spots. Another light tan and a dark. Ooh, that's a lovely forest green. I love that. Another brown, and I want to make sure I'm taking a look. I don't see trash, which is really nice. You tend to have better luck with round drills in general, but I always like to take a look just to see. But these look consistently sized. I've been really happy with my drill quality on the kits I've done from Crafties. Oh, love those two together. All right. I see specials down there. We'll get there. So a brown and a lavender. And a really muted lavender gray. 2 bags of this beige tan. 2 bags, is that 310? That looks like 310 to me. I'm gonna look. Yep, 310, 2 bags of 310. I am gonna go ahead and take a closer look for trash in 310. To me, the drills maybe look at, no, it's just a trick of my light. I was gonna say they almost look dusty, but they're not. Okay. Last but not least, here is our special drill, this green, and it is a green crystal. This bag is dusty. Do not panic. This is always the case with crystal drills. I worked on crystal drill kits from a variety of different companies, and they always look dusty in the bag. It's something about the manufacturing process, but they're gonna look really pretty once they're down. Ooh, okay, we have to flip over and see where these are at. Okay. Easily my favorite thing about Crafties kits is that they add in special drills that they chart for you. Sometimes it's crystals. Crystals have been the only ones that have been in the kits that I personally have completed. I think that some of them may have more traditional AB drills or other kinds of special drills, but my favorite part is that they chart it out for you. And Crafties, I'm fully convinced, does hand chart their kits because the 2 Sybil art pieces that I've completed from them are so meticulously done, and there's such attention to detail that make these pieces look fantastic in this smaller size, these 40 by 50 or 30 by 50 kits, that I really have to think that these are hand charted, and you see it, you can tell the difference, and the finished effect is so good. So good. So the symbol we're going to look for where these green crystals are going to be is the symbol L. And on the on the Crafties canvases I worked on before, the special drills have been highlighted in a color on the legend. So it looks like the L is actually kind of sprinkled throughout, but focused in the leaves. There's a really good amount of that symbol just all throughout these leaves and a little bit outside of them in the greenery. So it looks like it's just gonna add, oh, this is gonna be so pretty. It's gonna have that extra sparkle all throughout. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. I love that. I love seeing where they add the special drills. I love it. Okay, so we have just a tiny bit in the roof here, the lines of this roof. And again, down here, all throughout the leaves, the green leaves. So just imagine when this is finished, that crystal effect all throughout. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. I'm so excited. So this is Gray Swirl Tree from Carla Gerard over on Crafties. Now, if you are interested in trying out Crafties, which I absolutely recommend taking a look at some of the beautiful artwork they have over there, they are adding new pieces fairly regularly to their diamond painting kits, and they even have really beautiful paint by number kits that are also licensed art pieces of artwork. So I definitely suggest going and checking them out. And I do want to mention that if you like, I can actually help you save a little bit on your purchase. I have an affiliate link and discount code down in the description where if you were to purchase from Crafties and use the discount code DAW as in diamonds and washi, DAW20, you will save 20% off of your purchase. In the interest of full disclosure, of course, I want to make sure you know that if you do choose to use my affiliate link and or discount code, I may make a small commission. There is no obligation whatsoever. If you don't want to use my affiliate code, I recommend signing up for their email list, or if you know other Crafties affiliates, they frequently run sales through their emails and you don't pay full price for one of their kits. I don't think they really want you to pay full price. So even if you don't use my affiliate code, please use some sort of discount code so you're not paying full price. The shipping time is usually a pretty good turnaround. I found it to be usually 2 to 3 weeks, and I really don't think that's terribly bad considering it's shipping from overseas. Their customer service team I have found to be really responsive, even prior to when I was an affiliate, and the shipping cost is really reasonable as well. So I'd be so curious to hear what your thoughts are on this really pretty piece. This would maybe not necessarily be something I would reach for if I were just shopping on the website, but I am thrilled that they sent it to me because now that I'm seeing it in person, it looks so beautiful and I cannot wait to see how it looks with the crystal drills on. I think it's going to be just stunning. So my neighbor's dog is saying goodnight to you all, so I will go ahead and let you go. It's as good a time as any. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you like the look of this one. Have you tried Crafties before and what has your experience been like? Or do you maybe want to go and check them out and see what they have? I have my eye on a couple other pieces that they have in stock at the moment, so I might have to go shop after this. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful for you, please consider giving a thumbs up before you head on out of here. And if you're not already subscribed and would like to see more diamond painting content from me, like post reviews, whip and chats, tutorials, those kinds of things, feel free to hit the subscribe button down there and the bell to be notified whenever I do share new videos, which is usually a few times a week. So I hope you have a really wonderful evening. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me during this unboxing, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, friends.